Hi everyone, welcome to our fourth official GrEAT Network meeting via Zoom. As you're all aware, the setup for this meeting is slightly different to how we've done them before. First of all, it won't be face-to-face, it's all via Zoom. So after you've gone through all the pre-recorded talks this week, you will then join us for an actual official meeting next week for 2 days, only about an hour or 2 hours each day, where we'll just discuss the main items that are on the agenda. This is just to make sure that it's more of an efficient meeting and not so much spending the entire day sitting and listening through talks on Zoom. I want to talk to you about so far what we've done as a network, and I want to start that by talking through the meetings that we've had since we started in 2018. We've had 4 meetings, including this one, 2 that were held in China, 1 in the UK, and 1 via Zoom. The first meeting that we held was in Beijing in August 2018, and it was a kickoff meeting for our collaboration, which was great for establishing those very beginning links between all of our collaborators and building from there. We then had a second meeting in Glasgow back in May 2019, and it was a great meeting. A lot of our colleagues from India managed to come across to the UK, and we had several of our colleagues around the UK as well coming over up to Glasgow. We invited a few of our industrial fellows, collaborators, as well as a colleague from the aerospace engineering here in Glasgow University. And hopefully that meeting foster more links between our partners, and hopefully that means that in the future there will be more collaborations and research from that. And our last official face-to-face meeting, or in-person face-to-face meeting, was held last year in September 2019 in Wuhan. Hopefully this won't be the last time that we see each other face-to-face, but for now, our fourth meeting is being held over Zoom next week, and we look forward to seeing you all there. The first thing I want to talk to you is one of the main things that we do here as a network is to make sure that we encourage and establish partnerships between our students, our master's students, our postdocs, and our academic staff. But one of the key things is to do outreach and make sure that we spread the news on gravitational waves and the information on it. So we've had a few schools running since last year, one of them being the SYSU Summer School, which was held between the 15th and 26th of July. And there were about 10 universities involved in China with around 80 students. We also had 5 members from the UK involved there. We had Professor Sung Han, we had Professor Giles Hammond, Martin Hendry, Tim Sumner, and of course we had Dr. Yimin Hu. Another school that we held here in the UK was the Southampton Master School, which is 4 days of lectures on relativistic fluid dynamics and applications. This went from formulations to input physics and numerical simulations. It was aimed at postgraduate and postdocs, and it was a lot of work, as from what I'm told. And it also included around 20 students, or slightly over 20 students, from China, India, and the UK. So there was a nice mix of students, and they attended classes, they had discussions, and all the feedback that we got back from that school was very positive. One of the last schools that we've had so far is the University of Birmingham School, which was 1 week of masterclass. And then at the end of that week, the students would then go to different institutes around the UK for 4-week projects that they would work alongside a supervisor, and at the end, submit a report to the network. Again, the feedback from the school was very positive, and we'll hear from some of the students in the videos in the links here. Some other things that we've been doing as part of the outreach activities is we've kind of held the Beijing Planetarium, which is a bit put on hold because of the current COVID situation, but we've not forgotten. We also sent a LIGO in your hands device to China, which is a little tabletop interferometer, but it's all set up, so you don't have to do much. It's all comes in a Raspberry Pi box that has all the coding, so all you have to do is press buttons and the interferometer locks itself. So you can send the signal, you can record it, you can look at it as a very handy interferometer for outreach activities. We've also been doing translations of some of the videos that we have here in the UK. So some of the summer schools and other events that we've had on gravitational waves, they've been being translated by some of the students, and then we'll be uploading them hopefully very soon online so we can send the videos around and people can learn from them. Something else that we worked on last year was Professor Hen had the initiative to contact Future magazine, where we managed to feature our GrEAT network. And it's a very nice article magazine. If you've not looked at it, please email me and I can send you the article, or I can point out where to see the article. But essentially has loads of questions about some of the members within the network and is really aimed at students. And at the end of the article, there's some activities that people can do in the school, some questions you can ask. So it's actually very nice sort of showcasing of what we do for actual like school level rather than higher up. Now, what have we been doing this year so far? Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, things kind of were put on hold. So one of the things that we normally tend to do a lot is exchanges between the students, and of course, that can't really be done. So we decided that we could do webinars to try and make sure that there's still interaction between the collaborators and we keep things going, because it's very important to make sure that we stay connected. So we've had quite a few webinars, which you can look up on the wiki website for the GrEAT. Again, if you don't have the link, please contact me and I will happily send you the link so you can download them and have a look at them. We still have one more webinar this year, and then we'll restart again next year. Something that's new and I really hope that students get involved in is that we're starting what we call STARS, which is Scientist Alliance for Researchers and Students. So this is a safe space for students and postdocs, no academics, just us, to discuss our work, issues you might have. You can practice English or Mandarin for any non-Mandarin speaker. And ideally is just to support each other, because it's a very important time of our lives where we're learning before we get into the academic sort of world. So this is just a safe space for everyone to talk. We will have a session on this specific topic on the first day of the discussions. While there's an icebreaker for academics, there'll be the STARS discussion for us. And I will share more about what we do there with links and more information. And that's all I have to say for now. I hope you enjoy all the videos and all the talks. If you have any questions, please make sure that you write them down and we can discuss them on the discussion sessions. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for listening.